that you have to know where he is at on the ice. But he's not alone. He plays with a guy named Matthew Kessel. He's a big righty with a big booming shot who also moves the puck well. And guys, for UMass to be successful, it usually starts with those two defensemen.
1 and 2 in goals scored. Well, the job of Marek Mittens of Latvia, prevent those defensemen from scoring goals. He has outstanding numbers for Lake Superior State this year. On the other end, Philip Lindberg of UMass, another stout netminder for the Minutemen. Strong against UMass Lowell as they were playing for their hockey lives. Look at that save percentage. No one has a better one in all of college hockey. Finally, after 25 years, Lake Superior State is back. Once upon a time, a college hockey power. But again, the last time they were here in the NCAA tournament in 1996. Of course, UMass 2 years ago in Buffalo, they made it all the way to the championship game, losing to Minnesota Duluth. And we are underway with game number 2 here in Bridgeport, Connecticut. John Butchergross, Barry Melrose, and Cody Cohen. The winner plays Bemidji State tomorrow on ESPN for a chance to go to Pittsburgh, take part in this year's Frozen Four. UMass with some early pressure. They're an in-your-face team. The skilled defenseman we talked about. They'll be in your face. And Lake Superior State, international men of history, represented by countries all over the world.
Everywhere.
9 different countries represented on this Lake Superior State roster. Their 4 top point scorers are from 4 different countries. Look at this. 11 Americans, but then Canada, Sweden, Slovakia, Latvia, France, Germany, Japan, and Belarus, all represented.
And they all speak 1 or 2 languages. There could be 20 different languages on that board.
They learn all the dirty words.
All the dirty, dirty words.
Well, one line, you got an American, a French Canadian, and a guy from France. I mean, you can't really beat it.
Face off won by the Minutemen, and French shot, 2 saves by Lindberg. Another shot well wide. So we saw Bemidji State score the early goal in game 1. We know Lake Superior State would love to do that here in game 2.
I don't think it's as important as it was in the previous game, getting the first goal. But certainly that's something you're always looking for as a team.
Here comes Lake with speed. Puck comes out of the zone. Norquist. Sweden kick in. Here comes Lapina. Shot! Kick save and a beauty. Keep an eye on Philip Laganov, number 17. In the net. The Minutemen saved by Mittens as Ryan Sullivan with the shot on net. So Philip Laganov, the 3rd line centerman, off the bench, and he had a chance, Barry.
If you ever have a chance shooting against your body like that, you can usually get a little up on the goaltender, start picking you up. So that was a great chance early for UMass.
We saw Laganov 2 years ago in Buffalo, so he's one of those Minutemen with tournament experience. Head coach Greg Harville and bringing some young players, so a pretty good mix of experience and youth on UMass.
And then you say Josh Lapina was Rookie of the Year?
In Hockey East, he plays with Bobby Treviglio. So that's icy. We'll see what Greg Harville, head coach of UMass, decide to do. Again, the way he has rebuilt this program, coming from St. Lawrence with athletic director Ryan Banford. There's Carbo. He has NHL experience. Cale Makar shows up, gives him 2 really good years. Suddenly, they get to the Frozen Four for the first time. They win the Hockey East regular season a couple of years ago for the first time. Then the tournament this year for the first time. Got a new locker room coming, so things are looking up in Amherst.
You're judged by wins, and you're judged by the type of players you bring into your organization. So everything's pretty good right now for UMass.
And it's starting to get high-end talent.
People want to come here. Where'd Cale Makar go to school? Well, UMass. I want to go to UMass. I want to go to UMass.
And what about Mario Ferraro? He was another defenseman who played with Makar, who's in the NHL.
San Jose Sharks now. Shot goes wide. Felix, aggressive pinch towards the net, but blocked. Lake Superior State, a big team. They'll get in the way of a lot of pucks today.
Guys, I didn't even mention Mark Delgajo, the defenseman on the ice right now for UMass. He wears number 2. And he'll be diving down all game, too. He's an offensive thinker whose game has developed into a full 3-zone defenseman, but he's another guy that will be sneaking up the ice and getting involved offensively all game.
Watch out, Colby. He can score overtime goals. we saw that against Denver 2 years ago to win that game and send them to the title game. He played that game injured. Greg Carvel says his game is now really where he thought it would be all around. As Lake State pressures down those beautiful blue and gold uniforms.
They are cool, aren't they?
Yeah, great color combination. Will this be icing? Yes, it will. Face off to the UMass end. So again, NHL draft picks is fun if you've got a favorite NHL team to see how they're doing as you look at head coach Damon Witten with Lake Superior State and UMass again. Very stout on the back end. Gazel and Jones.
Big guys, John. Big defensemen. They're not little wee guys dancing around, man. They're plow horses when they're driving the net and protecting their net, keeping players to the outside. Big pair, big set of defensemen.
Farmer and Felix give them a physical presence and experience as well back there. So really strong defensive unit.
Not exactly a small grouping on the Lake State side as this one goes down for an icing. They've got their top pair out with Keibel and Henriksen, and he's about 6'5". I'm standing here looking at him from my spot, which is about 10 rows behind the benches. Obviously, with COVID, I'm not able to be between the benches, but they've got some big boys on this Lake State team.
Only one guy under 6 feet on the blue line. 6'5", 6'2", 6'5", 6 feet, 6'1".
And they move well, John. They're just not big, they move well.
Face off one by the top line of UMass. Gaudette, Chow, and Gisevich. That's Gisevich right there. He's a part of Bill's Mafia. He has slammed through some tables in his life. He says he'll wait if they win the national championship to do it for UMass here. Shot Bollinger just wide of Mittens. Hard pitch. Deflect wide again. Tommy Farmer keeps it.
I was watching Bollinger in warm-up. He can shoot the puck.
Trevino tried to dish it over. Number 8, the Walter Brown winner, as the best hockey player college-wise in New England. Good pressure here by UMass. Lapina, Hockey East Rookie of the Year. Shot by Farmer just wide. Trevino, number 8, thrown in front. Bollinger keeps it in.
Good shift here by UMass. Excellent job.
Behind the net, Jansen sticking to the boards. Quick change here. Here comes Mark Delgado. So UMass, you love when teams keep the pressure on and are able to substitute players for fresh legs.
You're playing against a smart team, and they start doing that, taking guys out of the revolution. That's a great job.
This puck is stuck in the sweater there. Number 5, Arvid Henriksen. He'll get the whistle. Face off to the right. And the Lakes take that.
I thought it was like that Bubble Boy hockey game where the puck stays in the corner. They couldn't get it off.
Gotta use your finger to get it out, right? Can't reach it. Bobby Trevino, really the Walter Brown winner, as you saw there. The best college hockey player in New England.
I think we need a new place for all the hardware, man.
Yeah. He was ejected, was not unable to play in the championship game 2 years ago against Minnesota Duluth because of a hit during the semifinal game. Hard slap shot there by Colin Felix. So guys, the smart play there. The puck was bouncing, so he retreated, just kept possession.
No shots yet for Superior. So.
UMass right for the moment with their speed have the better of the play. Kept in by Kessel, that was on the blue paint. Onside, and UMass will change.
Now Lake State's trying to spread the D out. Jeffers is trying to pull the UMass defenseman back out of the zone because right now UMass is controlling play offensively and they just can't seem to get anything going. So they're just trying to stretch the zone.
Anthony Delgado. Shot saved by Mittens. Point blank was Jerry Hardy. Jones' shot is blocked. Reeling around is Anthony Delgado. Couldn't get much on that. Last comes Mitchell Oliver. So UMass, much like we saw the Bemidji State Beavers open up play on their toes, they are on their toes. They have outshot Lake Superior State 4-0 thus far here in the early going.
Well, one of the reasons is shot blocking. They're throwing their bodies in front of shots from the point. So, sometimes it looks like they don't have many shots, because the guys are making sure they doesn't get through.
There's a little bit of confusion right now. The teams think there's going to be a TV timeout, but there is not going to be a TV timeout. Now the refs will talk to the captain.
Yeah, it was a bit of a defensive quote-unquote violation, so we're not going to change. Not icing, but still. Teams could, if they know a TV timeout is coming, just get rid of the puck. And so top line, Gaudette, Chow, and Gisevich out there for UMass. Kessel, or make that Farmer. Bollinger on the point. 50-50 face-off, but the Lakers were able to chip it out. Puck in the air. So UMass defensemen very careful and attentive on those bouncing pucks. Shot, saved by Lindbergh. That's a pretty good opportunity for Hendrickson, but his soft wrist shot was an easy save for Philip Lindbergh. We're underway in Bridgeport. The winner plays Bemidji State tomorrow.
Who is USAA made for? It's made for him, a veteran who honorably served. And it's made for her. She's serving now. We also made USAA for military spouses and their kids. Become a member. Get an insurance quote today.
Think about what you could think about when you're not thinking about weeds.
Patio. Funny word. Patio. Patio chair. Patio chair. Top of the morning to you, patio chair. Where are my kids?
Kill and prevent weeds for up to 365 days with Roundup Max Control 365 products.
We miss going to the games we love, but we have reason to hope.
Vaccines are rolling out. Get informed.
Talk to your doctor.
Let's do our part to protect each other.
And get back in the game.
There is nothing like great college hockey traditions, and for Lake Superior State, it was a long way to get here. There they are, Sault Ste. Marie, very close to that Canadian border, Barry.
Very close to that Canadian border.
And the great traditions of college hockey, Lake Superior State is a wonderful one. If they win the game, they go in the room, they give somebody the old hard hat, the MVP of the game, they take off their skates, they come out, and each player on the team, after a victory, rings that victory bell with the fans circling around it. Just a great tradition. Lake Superior State, a former superpower of college hockey.
Butchie, did they tell us that some of them go barefoot?
Some of them do, Barry.
That's a man.
Hardcore. Shot saved by Lindbergh.
Barry, you know I would have had Uggs on.
Yes, I'm afraid I do.
You love me, Barry. Stop it.
Lake State trying to regroup off that TV timeout. They got a chance down low. Loose it. There's the whistle. Any good stuff down there, Colby, from the Lake Superior bench during that TV timeout?
Yeah, absolutely, Butchie. They were talking adjustments in their defensive zone, and head coach Damon Witten got everybody around and said, guys, they're coming hard down the walls. UMass is aggressive. We need to have short support, and the centerman for Lake State needs to be on top of the crease defensive position. That way, the defense has an easy 2-3 foot pass into the middle, and they can come up through the middle. And that's an adjustment that they're now going to have to make to try to beat the UMass forecheck.
Face off one. Now they got a chance. Kaibo, the defenseman. Down low. There's Yogi Miura. Born in Japan, number 14 in blue and gold. Out there with Muka and Eriksson. Behind the net, Hampus Eriksson, the big centerman from Sweden. A Slovakian on his left and a Japanese player on his right. Jones goes for it. Here comes Lapina, the freshman, second line center, excellent player, got a bright future. Trevino, watch out for number 8, he's dangerous.
It's a 1-on-5.
Chase
It is a 1-on-5.
Trevino almost found that puck at his feet. Shot, just wide. Check out number 3, Ty Farmer. He's aggressively pinching in this game. He's got good wheels to get there, too. The right-handed shot defenseman.
I love the way UMass is playing right now, man. Very aggressive offensively and defensively.
Well, they watched Wisconsin get stunned, and then what did they talk about? Their start. First 5 minutes of the game.
Turnover. Percelli off the Farmer pass, but he's 1-on-3. Good effort on the backhand. Big save by Lindbergh. Shot towards Lindbergh, just wide, but active puck bouncing around, and UMass was able to clear. Clean breakout. Swatted in there by Laganoff with a Minutemen change. Aggressive forechecking. Webster, Laganoff, and Sullivan are out there. Boy, Bobby Trevino could be dangerous on the rush. Big heart, pretty good hands in tight spaces. Look out! He's on it. Behind the high.
Barry, look where Colin Felix, he's the defenseman for UMass, number 26. He's already down at the top of the circle. That is how aggressive UMass is playing right now in the forecheck. The D are at the tops of the circle before the puck even comes up.
Algaizo with a soft
Let's look
shot
at
towards the net. Save.
Let's look at the play I was talking about with Trevino. A 1-on-5. Look at all the blue jerseys. Look at 1, 2, 3. And he takes it to the net. He almost scores against 5 players right there. He's the only player in front of the net. Everyone else is blue. That's awesome, man. When I'm sitting on the bench and I'm seeing my teammate take it to the net like that, I'm motivated to get out and do the exact same thing.
Kind of reminds me of Brad Marchand in those
Yeah, without a doubt.
Fearless.
Yeah.
And he knows where the puck is. He has great puck sense.
Yeah, and not a big guy. Not a big guy. That's motivation right there, man. I love that.
UMass continues to pressure on, but can they cash in? Lake Superior State obviously trying to just survive this bit of an onslaught. Nothing too dangerous, and see if they can get some chances.
Yeah, it's not like the previous game, is it, John?
Ashton Calder sends it out there with Boudon and Viette. Back to the point. Quick shot. Wide of Lindbergh. Puck is loose. UMass gets it out of there. Chow. Vasevich. Waiting for help, and now he has it. Vasevich's going to go change. Trevino's out there with Lapina and Garrett Waite. Steal Trevino. Stolen by Lake State. Back they come. Minutemen come back. So back and forth we go here in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Luka and Erickson and Miura back out there now. The top line for Lake Superior State. But Trevino has it. Wait. Shot deflected up into the netting. Yeah, no fans here in Bridgeport. Friends and family, both at this corner of the rink.
This looks like the place when Levy and I bought our hockey club in Glens Falls. This is what the rink looked like.
UHL crowd?
At night, UHL. There's nobody in there either. We made so much money, we had to get rid of it.
We do have fans in Fargo and Albany this year in the NCAA hockey tournament, but Loveland, Colorado, and here in Bridgeport, just friends and family watching their sons compete in the NCAA hockey tournament. Hoping to get to Pittsburgh in the Frozen Four. Taken there by Collins. Behind the net, in front, shot, oh, failed on the shot there. Is Reed Webster. He had a golden opportunity in front of the net.
He was actually too tight to the net.
Heidel throws it back in. Lindbergh lets it go, and we're offside here at the blue line. Boy, Reed Webster, sophomore, had a pretty good chance in front to tee this up from the forward tees.
Yeah, very much right in front of the net. Look him stay there. He just backed up just a little bit more. He'd have a better chance of raising that puck over the shoulder of the shooter, but he wasn't able to do that. Great work by the goaltender going from the front, picking up the slot area and blocking the shot.
You mentioned the ice conditions in Game 1. The humidity has dropped here in Bridgeport, Connecticut. The temperature has dropped and the humidity has dropped, so we'll see if the ice gets any better in Game number 2. NCAA Frozen Four going back to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Doubleheader Thursday, April the 8th. Starts at 5 o'clock on ESPN2. More information, NCAA.com. Your home for all 90 NCAA championships. Barry and I did our first Frozen Four in Pittsburgh in 2013.
Was it Pitt?
Yale beat Quinnipiac in the final.
That building was new then, Johnny.
It was. Looking forward to going back to that great city. Go up on the hill and get some chicken parm, eh, Bear? Minutemen. Cycling now down low. They can play this way. Dalgaizo got it. It's open in front. Dalgaizo couldn't quite get it to him. Gaudette cycles back to Dalgaizo. Jerry Harding, number 22 up there. He's trying to get a holding call. He got it. UMass is going to go with the power play. Mitten save. In front, score!
Did that go in?
What a pass by Jerry Harding. He found Jake Gaudette, and the captain makes it 1-0 UMass, and the penalty will stand. UMass will go on the power play.
Yeah, they left the front of the net exposed, and they had done it the last 3 or 4 times. Cadet there, 18, great hockey player. Puck's kept in. There's a battle in front. Oh, excellent job. Lots of bodies back there. It's just a case of winning the battle.
Yeah, the puck poise by Harding, as Butchie mentioned on his original call. Having that wherewithal, when there's 5 to 8 bodies right around the net to slide it back through the crease, that's about as easy a goal as you're going to get for Gaudin. And UMass still gets a power play in college hockey. When there's a penalty and they score on the delayed penalty, you still go to the box for the power play. So this has a chance to be a big momentum swinger for UMass.
This could turn the game around totally. You're exactly right.
Harding, the sophomore from Canton, Massachusetts, been just outside Boston with a gorgeous pass to Gaudin.
And UMass is actually going with their second unit. They have 2 good units they trust. This looks like their second unit.
Open in front, Trevino comes back to Mark Delgaizo at the point. Delgaizo surveys, right side, he'll get it back. Delgaizo, you see how Lake Superior packs it in. They'll keep everything on the outside and use their big bodies and their big goalie. Pass in front, short-handed, save Lindbergh, penalty UMass. That'll negate their power play, and we'll go 4-on-4.
Wait, I think.
Tripping will be the call.
Yeah, this one's going to end up being a penalty, guys, but we're talking about inches. That this puck almost goes clean to the front of the net. Watch the stick play right there by Wade. See how he knocks the puck out of the air before he takes the hooking penalty, but if he doesn't get his stick on that, Lake State's got a breakaway clean. So it's a good stick, and then it's a good penalty. Obviously, you don't want to take your team off the power play, but I would say that one was worth it.
So Garrett Wade in the box. We'll go 4-on-4. Lake wins the faceoff. Chow has it now. We'll see if UMass's speed and more ice can create something offensively. They have Lake on their heels a bit. Chow. Jones, the defenseman. Walks in front. Jones, good stick by Mittens. Goes to the corner. Gisevich. So Kessel and Jones, the 2 defensemen Colby highlighted, out there in the 4-on-4. They are dangerous. Kessel trying to deke his way in front, but he gets poked away again. Kessel open, Gisevich can't get it to him. Jones will change them. Delgaizo comes on the ice. Now Kessel will go change. Delgaizo, good awareness there. Beautiful play to seal off his man. And prevent a scoring chance. Viette had a gap, but what a play by Delgaizo, who also comes out with a puck 3-on-2. Here come the Minutemen. Delgaizo is the man in front. Lagging up, can't get it.
He wanted to go over there. He just couldn't put the puck on the place it had to be to get there.
Sullivan in there. Right-handed shot. Felix towards the net, right into the gut of Mittens with Laganov on the doorstep. See.
Power play coming up.
We will go to a break. Eventually, a short little 40-second power play for Lake Superior State.
We made USAA Renters Insurance for the stuff you love. Because if it's worth lugging up 5 floors, it's worth protecting for as low as 33 cents a day. It's that simple. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
Men put their skin through a lot. Day in, day out. That's why Dove Men Body Wash is new and improved with skin-strengthening nutrients and moisturizers that help rebuild your skin with every shower.
Georgia, 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 the whole day through.
Look at that weird filet-o-fish sandwich. Ha, 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 why they make it square? If you want Baker's Arby's crispy fish, 2 for $6, come and get a pair. Arby's, we have the meats.
Matthew Kessel, the defenseman that we highlighted in the open of this show, the St. Louis draft pick. the aggressive pinching by UMass, and him in particular through this first period has been so problematic for Lake State. And just right there, that defensive posture where you're already cheating down the wall and you're anticipating the puck coming there, that's confidence, that's aggressiveness, and that's good pre-scouting by the UMass Minutemen, knowing what's going to be there and what's not going to be there. And granted, it was 4-on-4, but they've been doing it 5-on-5 this entire first period, giving Lake State a lot of trouble getting out of the defensive zone.
Gaudette from Harding and Jones. Jones does get a helper on that first goal.
When you pinch, you got to have a forward coming back. If you have a forward coming back, there's no problem at all. So you got to have faith in that player also.
Comes Lake Superior State now trying to get some offensive pressure. They had a couple of good chances. They're on the power play now for, as you can see on your television set there, for about 30 more seconds. UMass has not lost a game this year when scoring first. 14-0-1. They're a very good defensive team, very disciplined team, which was a focus Greg Carville had before the season. Discipline, special team, and defense. Shot! Never got to Lindbergh. Flutters over the net. Hard chance in front there by Benito Poza. Nordquist at the point. Sends it over. Power play winding down. Rydell out there. Percelli. Almost got that feed. Wait back on the ice. We're 5-on-5 again here in Bridgeport. John Butchergoss, Barry Melrose, and Kobe Cohen as Trevino takes it. Nice headman pass. Up to Wait. Wait, drop pass, Lapina. And his feet get hard. Wait, fishes it out. Over to Trevino. And we'll battle in the corner. Obviously, sometimes he's outmanned, but he's never outworked. Beautiful backhand pass, but it gets chopped away. Hard hit by Gusevich. UMass has shown they can win the wall battles. They can play the skill game with their defensemen. They're a oh, that's going to be goaltender interference coming out. And Lake Superior State is going to go back on the power play after this icing. Kind of an excuse me collision there. Wasn't a lot.
Interference, they're calling.
But it's enough as contact was made with Merrick's mittens.
Gaudette's got to go over there. Physical player. He's usually throwing his body around.
See, Mittens sticks his leg.
That should be on the goalie. That should be on the goalie.
I mean, it is in the blue paint. You got to be aware, but he positioned himself to draw that penalty. So, heads up by him.
That looks like something my former teammate Johnny Graham would have done, and he's a former Lake State great. Played in the NHL a long time. That looked like one of his moves.
He shot the puck harder than a lot of players.
Oh, I know. I one time buzzed him high in practice, and he ripped it right back at my head. It was the hardest shot I ever blocked.
UMass, the third best penalty killing unit in the country. You saw the number one in Bemidji State. St. Lawrence was 2. UMass, the third best PK unit.
Bemidji State lived up to their expectations.
See if Lake Superior State can tie this thing on the power play. Boudon, number 29, is out there. Back to the point. Viet. He's got it again. Lake Superior State down 1-0 here as the first period winds down. Viet, shot down below. Good passing by Lake Superior State, but they haven't quite got a great shot off yet. UMass goes to the clear and they'll get it. Good work by Philip Laganoff.
I think they got to shoot a couple of those. Get the puck at the net. They're big. Win some battles in front of the net.
Great pass by Mittens, and the shot goes wide. That was an excellent 160-foot pass. Power play more than halfway gone for Lake Superior State. David Witten's done a great job bringing this program back. Preach culture, and here they are back in the NCAA tournament for the first time in 25 years.
Yeah, very impressive young man, without a doubt.
He said the tradition helps, and he's going with it.
He's got former NHLer Mike York.
Down low, wide open, turn, pow! Gave up a shot and passed it. Was Poza. Shot, big save by Lindbergh, point blank on Poza. Didn't give up that one. Yet. Wrist shot towards it, never got there. Chow will clear.
That's a good block by Colin Felix. Just giving your body up. You know it's going to hurt anytime you turn your leg. And so far, the details in UMass's game, Barry, they're impressive.
I like the way both these teams are playing. I think they're both playing smart. They're both playing very disciplined. It's obviously not going to be a situation where it's 6-5, something like that. They're both so solid defensively.
Gusevich on the rush. Can't get around his man Gaudette. out of the penalty box and back on the ice. Under 5 to go in the opening frame. Gaudette's goal scorer steals it from behind. Here he comes. Good stick work there by Mitchell Oliver. Gaudette still has it. Quick push up. Farmer. Kick aside by Big hit by Anthony Delgado. Trying to fish the puck out now. Mika in the low. Mika can't quite get there. The Naples, Florida native. Delgado throws it in front.
Guys, this is the second shift in a row. The fourth line of UMass is hemming in Lake State.
Jones, what a night. Look at that move by Zach Jones. To the net. Deflected and saved. Still loose in front. Mittens tries to cover it up, and he does. What a shift by number 27, Anthony Delgado. That fourth line, as Colby mentioned, Hardy, Mika, and Delgado with an energetic shift. Boy, Zach Jones. Colby Cohen talked about this offensive defenseman. Look at that. The New York Ranger draft pick. Looking sweet.
We made USAA insurance for renters who make the most of their space and money. That's why we make it easy to cover the stuff you love for as little as 33 cents a day. USAA, what you're made of, we're made for.
Men put their skin through a lot. Day in, day out. That's why Dove Men Body Wash is new and improved with skin-strengthening nutrients and moisturizers that help rebuild your skin with every shower.
Show me your face, let me see who's really trying to stop me. I pay the price, don't care what it costs me. How you gonna cancel me? 20 awards on the mantelpiece. Pyramid stage at Glastonbury. Girls in the crowd got their hands on me.
How hard is it to catch a crispy, flaky fish? Depends on how patient you are and what pocket you keep $6 in. Arby's fish sandwiches are now 2 for $6 and part of Arby's everyday value. Arby's, we have the meat.
Really good stuff in between periods.
Really good.
There's a real good combination of let's freaking go, but we're also okay. So, Colby, you've been on bench with Jack Parker, David Quinn. That was pretty good demeanor there from Damon Witt.
Yeah, I like how he's trying to bring his guys up and take a little bit of a pulse temperature right now. I think as a coach, obviously, that's your job, to know when to kick the guys up, bring the guys down. But the moral of the story in between whistles there, they were talking about how UMass is shrinking the zone. Their defense are cheating down. I know I've talked about it now half a dozen times, but obviously Lake State sees it as a problem, and what they were drawing up was ways to beat it through the middle, stretching the D out. They need to start doing something for it.
Jones and Kessel out there, watch out. As Mitten makes the glove save. That's a great point. He was trying to wake them up, but he actually gave them tactics. He gave them strategy. He actually gave them, didn't just scream at them for 2 minutes. You know, like you said, when they shrink the zone, do this. When they don't, be better on the boards up top. So it was really good stuff from that man who, again, building relationships, small Midwest relationships out there. Staff, locker room, gets serious about winning. Colby mentioned Mike York and what he brings to the table as well. It's just great to see a program like Lake Superior State back in the tournament. UMass again now with that strong wall play. They've really controlled the boards here. Again. Here's Jones, looking, nothing, so he'll play the safe play in the corner.
He's got ice in his veins at the point. He really does.
Down, he falls down 2-on-1. Here comes Yoki Miura from Japan. Shot off the crossbar. Yo, ding dong. Ding dong, yo, that went all the way into the seats barriers. Yoki Miura from Japan almost tied it up.
Well, I think we found out that Yoki Miura is pretty fast. You want to get into a foot race with him, especially if you're a big defenseman. Here's a turnover. Zach Jones goes down, and now here's the chance. 2-on-1. I love the fact he shot it. I like that shot. Get a shot, chance. If you don't score on the shot, you can score on the rebound. Great speed again. He's dangerous.
There he is. His dad played in the 98 Nagano Olympics for Japan. I went back and forth with him on Twitter, direct messaging. Just a great kid. Laganov comes in now. Cross check from behind. Stays with it. Falls down, but Nate's able to bring it out. Here they come back again. Ashton Calder leads the rush. Shot. Score! Calder ties the game at 1. From Sault Ste. Marie. Calder gets to the blue paint. ties the game.
My neighbor Tony Esposito's from Sault Ste. Marie, so he knows the example. Right here, just go to the net. That's just simple hockey, meat and potatoes. Good play. I like the fact he shot it. And there's the rebound. He's actually shooting to create a chance in front of the net. He's not really even trying to score. He just wants the goaltender to have to play it. The goaltender kicks out the juicy rebound, and all of a sudden we got it to tie hockey.
And for all you young players at home, the way Calder stopped on top of the crease, you see guys fly by all the time, but he stops on the crease, and that's an easy goal for him. Barry mentioned the shot for a rebound. That was textbook stuff right there for Lake State.
Zach Jones falling down, creates that 2-on-1, and Vienna with a hard shot. And Lindbergh couldn't quite control the rebound. Great job there by Ashton Calder to stop hard on the puck. Oliver has a chance to the net. And Lindbergh sees through the traffic and gloves it with 2:19 to go.
Lake Superior is starting to take over this game. At the start it was UMass, but Lake Superior has really looked good the last 4 or 5 minutes.
Well, that timeout, which our campus caught in and witnessed since then, they have kind of cleared their head. They're getting outshot 12-8. That was a huge one. Falling down 2-0 might have been too big.
Sometimes you just got to kick someone in the butt, John, to get them going.
Jones. Savage. It's going to be icing.
That was just a miscommunication. He thought Gaudette was going to stay wide, and then Gaudette all of a sudden starts slashing through the middle. That's just a miscommunication. They know right away. I don't think the coaching staff has to visit with that one.
Contrasting coaching staffs in terms of the wardrobe. We got suit and ties on Lake Superior State, and the Minutemen going with the pullovers. Barry Melrose immediately put his money on the suit crew.
Always go with the suit.
Nobody dresses better in hockey than Barry Melrose.
Imagine Barry in a pullover coaching a game.
Hoodies are dicey.
All right, see if it makes a difference in this one. Top line out there for UMass. Gisevich gets hacked in the back, but gets it in. Marvin Henriksen sauces it up off the feet of Kessel. The end is there. Now chips it back to Gaudette.
You see how Henriksen was going through the middle of the ice there, Butchie and Barry? That's exactly what their bench is talking about. They want to pull the D out and slash through the middle. They'll have a better chance to come out of the zone clean like that.
Savage behind the net.
This team makes great changes, man. Great changes.
Here comes Miura. Hit the crossbar. Throws it in front dangerously. No one connected. He's able to chase it down himself. Superior set up again. Almost trying to walk in front, use their size. Go for the stuff attempt was Hampus Eriksson. Shot in front off the skate. Slap Miura. Loose. And the Minutemen come out of there unscathed. Trevino out there with Lapina. And waits. Gets around his man. Trevino, he's dangerous. Shot blocked. Lapina looking. The points are open. He'll shoot it. Saved by Mittens.
Dangerous time in the face-off now. Make sure if it's in your end, you don't lose it clean. Nothing worse than giving up a goal late in the game. Always changes things. Late in the period.
Yeah, and anytime Mark Delgaijo is out on the point for the UMass Minutemen, you know they're looking to get the puck back to him to get some lateral action across the blue line.
Oliver chips it out. Ambrosio with it now. And they can throw it behind the D and behind the goalie. That's what they're going to want to do. Get this puck behind the defense. Try to grind some of these goals out. Nice play by Mitchell Oliver to come over. Take it out of the play there by Lebster. Out there with Laganoff and Sullivan.
Work here, gotta go. No whistles, guys.
That's the official talking. Lebster comes out with it. On net, saved by Minns. You could hear it echo off his pads. Sullivan trying to outwork him. Laganoff trying to use his size down low. UMass makes a change. Anthony Delgaizo, who's had some good shifts, going to try to fish in there and get it out.
Yeah, but look how he didn't go in, Butchie. He's staying on the defensive side of the puck, and he's not diving down there.
Period's going to end. Well, that was an unfulfilling end to an otherwise exciting first period.
Hey.
The goal scorers in that first period. Ashton Calder made it 1-1, but the first goal of the game, Barry, was by the captain. Great pass seen below, Gaudette from Hardy.
Exactly. Right series. Battle's being won by UMass. Puck goes into the crease area. And then the tire right here, you're just going to see it, man. Go to the net, win the battle. I love that. Just shoot the net. You're looking for a rebound. You're looking for a chance to score when the goaltender's really aggressive. Great play right there. Excellent job. Both teams played well. They'll look at the tapes and think, you know what? We did a lot of good things. We like the way we're playing right now.
Jake Gaudette, this is career game number 121 for the UMass Minutemen. He opens the scoring, the captain, number 18, with the goal, but then Lake Superior State does come back to even things up after 20 minutes here in Bridgeport. Bemidji State won game number 1, so the winner of this game will play the Beavers tomorrow for the right to get to the Frozen Four. And if it's Jake Gaudette and UMass, that would be 2 straight Frozen Fours. Jake, could you compare this year's Minutemen team to the 2019 squad we last saw? Headset problem. We'll try the second headset as Jake throws it on. Can you hear me, Jake?
I can hear you now, yeah.
Awesome, brother. Tell me about your goal in the opening period.
I think Jerry, I got up there with Jerry, made a really nice play off the tip shot there, had a rebound. He put it in front of the net and basically put it right on my stick. So, great play by Jerry.
Well, we were listening to your bench during one of the breaks, and your coach was giving it to you guys a little bit. What was he saying in there? Use the right words, but what was he trying to? What was the message you were trying to get across?
Yeah, I think we got to stick to our identity more. We're not quite playing hard enough. We got to battle more. We're not playing to our standards, so Carvey's going to let us know whenever that happens.
How do you describe Lake Superior State's style?
They're a big team. We obviously haven't played them before in program history, but we got a lot of respect for them. I think we play a similar game. They're really heavy. They play well in transition, and they're strong defensively.
Is Kale watching tonight?
I hope so. I don't know. He might have an NHL game.
Okay. Forget that.
We'll check on it. Hey, Jake, great first period. See you in a second.
Thank you.
Jake Gaudette, the senior. Hard-hitting, fast action, in your face to end the first period. A lot on the line here in Bridgeport. We'll throw it back to Bristol, Connecticut as the NCAA hockey tournament's underway.
Well, we had a stunner in the Bridgeport region to kick off the tournament. Bemidji State taking on Wisconsin in early first period. Elias Rosen throwing the puck on it. Ross Armour there in front. Bemidji State up 1-0, Andy.
Bouncing puck, follow the bouncing puck. Elias Rosen takes a bit of a gamble to keep that puck in at the line, gets it through the net, and Armour does a nice job on the backhand, sliding it under Baydoun.
Rosen wasn't done there. Final seconds of the first, he's going to make it 2-0.
Yeah, playing on your toes, coming into the offensive zone, getting pucks to the net.
Now, Wisconsin, they got that deadly power play, and it goes to work in the second.
Zach Driscoll had a great game in net. That one's a little bit of a blooper, a little 60-degree wedge over the shoulder on that power play goal.
Bemidji State, though, responding. That's Ethan Somoza getting the goal, and they're up 3-1.
Yeah, great forecheck. Somoza finds that soft area and buries it in the back of the net.
This felt like a backbreaker late in the second. Robbie Baydoun mishandling the puck, and it's Owen Sillinger taking advantage shorthanded.
Yeah, great anticipation right here by Sillinger. Gets a fortunate bounce. The goaltender there couldn't play it very well with the ice the way it is in Bridgeport.
Third period, the Beavers continue to press. Brendan Harrison, Somoza once again.
Another turnover from the Wisconsin back end, and Somoza makes no mistake with a rocket over new goaltender Cameron Rowe, who came in and replaced Baydoun after that misplayed puck.
So Wisconsin makes it interesting. It's 5-2. Cole Caulfield had himself a third period.
Yeah, he finds himself in the weeds off on the weak side and buries it in the back of the net.
2 goals in this game for him. The Badgers had chances late in this game, just did not work out for them. Bemidji State getting a late one, 6-3 the final, and they advance as we welcome into our college studios. Nabil, Andrew, and Mike with you. And let's give Bemidji some love here, okay? Yeah. Because it's not like they got lucky. They were the better team in this contest.
They were the better team. They outshot Wisconsin 40-33. They got to their game right away in the first period, did a really good job getting that 2-0 lead, took it to the number 1 seed in the region, Wisconsin, and throughout the game, it just felt like they were in control. They were taking more advantage of their opportunities than what Wisconsin was.
Yeah, Tom Serratori had their group prepared, and he spoke after the game about hard on the forecheck, making Wisconsin's skill come 200 feet.
You know, for 40 minutes, they had Cole Caulfield. They did a really good job on him, but then in that third period, he shows why he's the best player in college hockey.
That's right. They did as good of a job as you could get. He got the assist, like I said, on that Weisenbach one-timer 5-on-3. But Cole Caulfield is the best player in college hockey this year. Got 30 goals on the season, the last 2 in the third period. Motts, you talked about him laying in the weeds. That's a goal scorer's goal. To find that quiet ice way off in the side. You couldn't even see him on the screen. Goalie Zach Driscoll's shocked that he's there. Wonderful career, and we'll see him on Saturday nights real soon in Montreal.
Yeah, an exceptional talent with a bright future for the Montreal Canadiens. You know, he did all he could today. 2 goals and assists, 13 shots on net. But just a little bit too much Bemidji State D.
Yeah.
All right, so we look at the bracket now. Bemidji State moving on clearly, and they're going to take on the winner of this contest, Lake State and UMass. And what'd you get in that first period?
A very close contested match of 12 shots apiece, 1 goal apiece. I thought it was very evenly. Both sides had some opportunities. There's very similar teams. They play similar. They're big, heavy teams that really pride themselves on their defensive abilities, and you saw good opportunities, but you also saw good D from both sides, Motts.
Yeah, so a lot of skill, grit, and structure in these two teams. So evenly matched. Coach Carvel talked about defense, discipline, and specialty teams. We'll see what plays out.
Yeah, Coach Carvel's saying, hey, this is going to be a grind. That's not how you sell a game, but he's going to sell it to his team. Guys, it is going to be a grind, and that's what it's been so far in this contest. This one opening the scoring, Jake Gaudette making it 1-0. It's 1-1 right now.
We made USAA insurance for renters who make the most of their space and money. That's why we make it easy to cover the stuff you love for as little as 33 cents a day. USAA, what you're made of, we're made for.
Men put their skin through a lot, day in, day out. That's why Dove Men Body Wash is new and improved with skin-strengthening nutrients and moisturizers that help rebuild your skin with every shower.
Look at that weird filet-o-fish sandwich. Ha, 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 why they make it square. If you want Baker's Arby's crispy fish, 2 for $6, come and get a pair. Arby's, we have the meats.
For $10,150, will you sell us your car today?
I don't know.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it.
Never go to a dealership again.
I sold my car to Vroom. Just like that? Mm-hmm.
Go to vroom.com to sell your car and get an offer in minutes.
Engaged, but not sure what to do next? Plan your whole wedding at Zola. Start with venues and vendors near you. We'll find ones that fit your style and budget. Then explore Save the Dates. Enjoy free personalized samples and free change the dates just in case. Add a free matching website to keep guests updated. You can even host virtual events on it for free. Build a registry that lives on your website too. Fill it with gifts, experiences, even cash funds. Start planning from home at Zola.com.
Show me your face. Let me see who's really trying to stop me. I pay the price, don't care what it costs me. How you gonna cancel me? 20 awards on the mantelpiece. Pyramid stage at Glastonbury. Girls in the crowd got their hands on me.
I know it's been a rough few months since Mom, and
I'm just not good at talking about this stuff. It hurts, and I miss her. But you're right. It's important.
Guess I'm here because a good friend told me that talking could help. So I figured I'd give it a try.
Georgia, 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 the whole day through.
Let's do our part to protect each other
and get back in the game.
What a tough walk this is for this Michigan Wolverines. And look at the guy. I wanted to give a shout out to the guy who just had shoulder surgery, putting the sticks on the bus. That's That's serious dedication for the kid. Just a tough day for these guys.
Yeah, Michigan withdrawing from the NCAA tournament due to COVID protocols today. A no contest. Minnesota Duluth moving on. They're the second team to leave. Notre Dame was the first in a similar situation. Boston College moving on. So now you look at the Fargo region. And Minnesota Duluth, the defending champions, the two-time defending champions, moving on. They will face the winner of North Dakota American International, which is coming up. Who do you like from North Dakota? A lot of stars there.
I'm a Jordan Kawaguchi guy from Abbotsford, BC, an area we've lived before. At 9 goals, 25 assists, 34 points in his senior year, 124 points now on his career. Part of a great trio, and you got the second guy of that trio.
Yeah, sophomore Shane Pinto, an Ottawa draft pick, 32nd overall in the 2019 draft. A big player that has some great touch around the net. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
So tons of talent here. You know North Dakota and what they've done this year, 21-5-1. American International, though, okay, they stunned St. Cloud in 2019 in the first round. They have done this before. They have players from that squad still on this squad. Can they do it again? What do they have to do?
Well, they've scored 4.1 goals per game since January 1st, so they have an offensive power. I understand the conference isn't quite the same. They're 9-1 in their last 10 games, so they have momentum coming into this, and they're going to draw off of that victory, that feel good. There's enough guys in the room that are going to send that message to everyone else. We can do this. Believe.
Yeah, that believability is huge in these short tournaments. They have some great goaltending. They build from the goal out and can score those goals as well.
It's really a tough draw for North Dakota. When you look, next up, it could be Minnesota. Well, it's going to be Minnesota Duluth no matter what now. But wow, that is a tough draw. But that's why we love this tournament.
We made USAA Renters Insurance for the stuff you love. Because if it's worth lugging up 5 floors, it's worth protecting for as low as 33 cents a day. It's that simple. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
Men put their skin through a lot. Day in, day out. That's why Dove Men Body Wash is new and improved with skin-strengthening nutrients and moisturizers that help rebuild your skin with every shower.
Look at that weird filet-o-fish sandwich. Ha, 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 why they make it square? If you want Baker's Arby's crispy fish, 2 for $6, come and get a pair. Arby's, we have the meats.
The Harry's razor is not the same. Because some of us are not the same. Our close shave comes from our 5 German-engineered blades, designed to start sharp and stay sharp. And we never upcharge you for high quality. So for those of us who don't want just the same, Harry's razors are here. Harry's, not the same. Available in-store and at harrys.com.
For $10,150, will you sell us your car today?
I don't know.
Tick tock, tick tock. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it.
Never go to a dealership again.
I sold my car to Vroom. Just like that? Mm-hmm.
Go to Vroom.com to sell your car and get an offer in minutes.
In celebration of Women's History Month, the NFL is spotlighting women in football.
My goal is just to be #1 at my position. You just have to understand that it's the longevity of your career that you really want to establish. Being granted the honor of working a Super Bowl means that you finish top of your position and striving and working as hard as you possibly can to be #1. Then if you get the call to work a Super Bowl,
Sarah, congrats.
That's awesome.
GNC has the latest metabolism igniting innovations to help you reach your peak physical form. Try Burn MF any way you choose.
We miss going to the games we love, but we have reason to hope.
Vaccines are rolling out. Get informed.
Talk to your doctor.
Let's do our part to protect each other.
And get back in the game.
All right, we got a 1-1 game. What are you looking for in the second period?
Well, we heard the captain, Gaudette, talk about UMass wanting to get to their game a little bit more. They didn't feel like they did. I thought it was an evenly matched game, so UMass wants to step the pace up a little bit, Motts.
Yeah, I mean, I think puck management is always big, and I think that they did that pretty well in the first period, so an evenly matched first period, but that puck management is going to be very big going forward.
Well, Ashton Calder didn't fly by, and thank God he didn't, because he gets rewarded. 1-1 game, second period. That's coming up next.
We made USAA insurance for renters who make the most of their space and money. That's why we make it easy to cover the stuff you love for as little as 33 cents a day. USAA, what you're made of, we're made for.
Men put their skin through a lot, day in, day out. That's why Dove Men Body Wash is new and improved with skin-strengthening nutrients and moisturizers that help rebuild your skin with every shower.
Arby's, 2 for $6 every day. The biggest fish sandwich of your life. Twice. 2 of those things for just $6. Arby's, we have the meat.
I embrace getting older. I'm so much more confident now, but I don't love that as I age, I could develop gum issues.
New Colgate Renewal reverses early gum damage for a beautiful, revitalized smile.
I can't wait to see what comes next.
Reverse early gum damage with new Colgate Renewal.
He's finally asleep.
Sometimes you need to take a moment for yourself. Instacart is here to help take grocery shopping off your plate. Choose which store to shop from, what items you need, and a shopper will safely deliver them contact-free in as fast as 2 hours. So while you recharge, your kitchen gets safely restocked. Go to Instacart.com or download the app to get free delivery on your first order using the code ORDERTODAY.
You might not be able to give your country all your time, but you can give your all in the time you have. Full-time, part-time, in or out of uniform. All we need is the best you've got. Join us.
We miss going to the games we love, but we have reason to hope.
Vaccines are rolling out. Get informed.
Talk to your doctor.
Let's do our part to protect each other.
And get back in the game.
Give us opening day, April 1st on ESPN.
Vaccines are rolling out.
Get informed. Talk to your doctor.
Let's do our part to protect each other.
And get back in the game.
It's NBA on ABC time. Mavs, Nets, Clippers, Bucks on ABC.
Ashton Calder got the big equalizing goal late in the first period. His Lake Superior State Lakers and the UMass Minutemen tied at 1 here in Bridgeport, Connecticut. There's Jake Gaudette. He got the goal for the UMass Minutemen. John Bridgeport, Barry Melrose, Colby Cohen's also here. Barry, this is a 3-yard and a cloud of dust kind of hockey game.
I love this game. I think the product on the ice is fantastic. These two teams are playing well, playing smart, not doing anything stupid, but they're finishing every check. You touch the puck, you're going to get nailed. You're not going to get nailed dirty. You're not going to get cross-checked. You're going to get nailed. And both teams are doing it. First man in, finish a check. Second man gets the puck. Third man stays high. Basic hockey, but they're both playing great. Excellent job.
Here come the Minutemen. Scored the first goal of the game. They would have loved and made it 2-0, much like the first game. Makes such a huge difference, but we're pretty much back to square one. This is a grinding, ground game type of game. Gaudette walks in front. Pinching there is Felix. Colby mentioned how aggressive UMass's defense are, especially the right-handed shot on the right-hand side. Colby, you must be more comfortable when you're on your correct side, pinching.
Yeah, because you've got the full vision, Butchie. When you're on that offside, you've got to turn and look to get half the ice. But when you're a strong side guy playing on your strong side, you've got all the vision in front of you as this one trickles down against Lindbergh.
Big key in the first period was offensive zone face-off efficiency by Lake Superior State. They gave themselves chances to score as Trevino shoots it wide by winning face-offs. They're not getting much off the rush, but they are at this type of game, the grinding game. But UMass, that's their game. Pinching Kessel gets it back, swings it to Jones. 5-on-5 hockey. Shot is wide. Up back towards Mittens. It almost deflects off his pad.
Well, John, you can't lose draws consistently in your own zone and expect to win the game. So that's something to keep an eye on. See which team is doing the best job.
You see if Greg Carville tries to find a hot hand so he can defend those as the game goes on. Jones double teamed. Gives it up. Here come the Lakers. Walking in. Lupina with a good play, the freshman. Lake State with some good early pressure here in the second period. Kessel, kind of a blind pass, but Wade is there. He tries to shovel it. He does. Trevino trying to receive that and do some one-on-one action. Percelli leaves it there. Jones with a good stick. Laganoff. Soft shot. Easy play by Merrick's Mittens. The Latvian goaltender for the Lake Superior State Lakers. In front is loose, but he covers it up in the paint. Colby Cohen between the benches, but up 9 rows, joins us here in Bridgeport.
Yeah, we're doing the best we can with the COVID situation this year, but so far in this game, the adjustment by UMass that's been most impressive is their aggressive play. The way they're defensive and pinching down the walls, keeping pucks alive. It's a 5-man offense, and there's been a lot of hits, a lot of physicality. They've grinded against Lake Superior State, and guys, it's led to a lot of chances for the UMass Minutemen.
In front, couple of saves by Mittens. Yusevich out there to the point. Bonger shot blocked. Tries again. Easy save by Mittens. He saw that all the way.
Can of corn, Johnny, can of corn.
But both teams are providing pressure like that, Barry, and that's what's great about tournament hockey. Every shot towards the net is a bit of a hold-your-breath moment.
Exactly. With the traffic in front, the way everyone's attacking each other's net, you know, you got to just get it through. Don't let it get blocked. Make sure that it gets by the guy that's coming out at you, and then you'll outnumber them in front of their own net. This game's going to be won in front of the net. It's going to be won on the board. It's not going to be a track meet.
Yeah, it smells like a 2-1, 3-2, maybe overtime kind of game. Farmer. Harding, shot, tip just wide. That's the kind of play Barry's talking about. Off of Mika and almost went in. Jalgaizo's had a real strong game. Turns, but stopped by Mittens. More pressure around the net. It's like a merry-go-round for the Minutemen as Mittens covers it up. Play the carousel music, Barry. Get on your horse.
Is he the coolest goaltender you ever saw? He just stays on his knees, catches the puck, going here, going there. It's just awesome. Talked about draws. There's a draw won by UMass. Can't lose that thing. Then it's just shot after shot after shot. Nothing wrong. I'm not worried about the guy in front of the net. I just go side to side. I make my stops. If they're, pressuring me a little bit, I'll just put it in the glove and get the whistle. So I love the way he's playing.
Laganoff versus Boudon. See who gets this face-off. It's won by Laganoff to Felix. He'll throw it. Oh, tipped just high. Good pair of hands in front there by Ryan Sullivan, number 19. Will this be icing? Yes! Thinking about waving it off. It was very close, but we'll come down to the other end. There's Ashton Calder. Scored the tying goal, going hard to the net, stopping at the top of the crease.
Big man. He's got some weight behind him, too.
Oh, and there's a lot of NHL teams, Barry, that are real interested in his services as a free agent.
Superior is bigger than UMass. They got to get a little bit more physical. They got to use that size. Make some guys pay a price.
Aggressive pinch there, but Chow with the support of his defenseman Felix. Chow can't get a hold of it. 2 Minutemen had a chance. Back comes Boudon. Viet, saved by Philip Lindbergh.
He didn't know where it was.
Quick transition hockey there by the Lakers.
Yeah, a little bit of a miscommunication in the neutral zone is going to lead to a lot of open ice. UMass overcommitting 2 men to the puck, leaving Viet striking down the left side wide open, and The one thing you got to say about UMass, even when they get beat defensively, guys, they've got 5 people in the picture. They're reloading above the puck, and they back pressure hard. So you're going to give some of those up, but more likely than not, you're going to be okay.
Lakeland 5 of 6 offensive zone faceoff. That was about a 50-50 job, and UMass brings it out. Trevino looking, waiting for trailers, goes to Lapina, his center. Don't throw it across, but that's deflected. Lapina, watch out, shot. Nice stick work there. Rydell, number 3, got it. Tip just wide by Wade. Trevino trying to bank it off the mittens. He has it. Pushed off the puck, but makes a play to Wade. Lapina pushes his man off. Look at the pitch by Kessel. Trevino ducks around. Goes in the corner. Taking the bump. Push from behind, penalty coming up. It's going to be a power play for UMass. As long as Trevino doesn't retaliate, he won't. And the Minutemen boarding will be the call. And UMass will go on the power play of this 1-1 game early in the second period as Rydell is going to go to the sin bin.
Boy, did UMass have a great shift right there. They were just cycling the puck, taking it down low, getting a scoring chance. Right there's the penalty, pushing behind, head first into the board, unable to protect himself. But it was just a great shift up to that moment. Wow. UMass flying, just playing great two-way hockey in that area.
We're going to see a different grouping of power play here. This is the unit we spoke about earlier with Jones and Kessel. Big number 4 on the point. He's a righty. He's got a big, heavy shot. Jones, he'll be more at the top of the power play, guys, looking to pass the puck and feed the puck, but it's a dangerous grouping.
Combat's been so strong, number 18. We'll see if Gusevich can work with Chow. Gusevich walks in, bad angle shot. Easy save by Mittens. Losing an edge behind the net. Goddett will try to fish it out. He does it, comes free. As the Lakers try to clear, and they're going to be able to clear.
That's good puck support there by Erickson, the forward from Lake Superior State, to recognize that he has to get down low to support Keibel after he fell. That's good work by Lake State.
Kessel, defenseman, walks in, looking. Round the net he goes. Good job by Lake Superior to get regrouped. Boxes him out. Everything to the outside. Jones, Chow, down low. Goddett, shot. Saved by Mittens, and a quick whistle there. We'll get the Minuteman a face-off. See what Greg Carville does. Looks like we have 5 new power play players coming out for UMass.
They need a right-handed shot in the top of that umbrella. That gives you the one-timer. When you got 2 lefties, you take away half of the one-timers you're able to use. And obviously it's going to be a shot mentality from now on. Get it to the net, scoring a rebound, scoring a loose puck.
Lapina, Trevino, Wade. That's the second line. They're out there on this power play. Bollinger and Delgaizo are on the point, 2 defensemen. This line's been good. Trevino drew the penalty. He's out there now. Wade falls down, throws it in front. Delgaizo, one-timer! Tip just wide. It was Lapina between the hash marks who got a piece of that one. Can he fish it down? He does wonderfully. It's bouncy, but Trevino also settles it nicely. Trevino, Delgaizo. Lake packs it in here. Look at the block shots. Trevino looking, trying to find Lapina.
Ooh, they're looking for the tip play there, Butchie.
Trying to make that perfect play here, but perhaps getting frustrated a bit with all the block shots. Now Delgaizo throws it, blocked again. That was Bengtsson, number 4, who got a shin pad on that.
Yeah, he's a young guy on this back end for Lake State that Mike York said he's coming. He's going to be a very good player as he matures.
Freshman from Stockholm, Sweden. Lapina, 1-on-2 here. Now he gets some help from Laganov. Delgaizo tries to pitch it, keep it, but he can't. Trevino back to Delgaizo. Trevino in his feet can't make a play. He'll get it back. Power play winding down. See if UMass can make one good play and have a slight advantage, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. Rydell about to step out of the box. Reed Webster around the net. Laganov goes and gets it. So the Lakers survive that power play in this 1-1 game. Turnover. Sullivan tries to create something. There's a right-handed shot. It's blocked. Kessel aggressive again. Especially those right-handed defensemen are really aggressive down that wall. Here's a take-to-take pass. UMass just doesn't seem to be intimidated at all by the speed. There's a quick change, almost too many men. Shot, save! Philip Lindbergh with the big save. Another rebound, but not capitalized on. Mika barely onside. It was close. Mittens makes the save. UMass changing. Keeps the pressure on. Del Gaizo gets it back. What a game for 27. Oh, he got pushed from behind. No change because he was pushed into the goalie, and then the net came off. The hard hit as watch Anthony Del Gaizo make a nice move to the bench. He gets shoved from behind right into Mittens. Bam! Oh. Wow, that was a hard hit to the head of Mittens. We'll regroup and see what's up after this.
Game time, Chuck. Feast your eyes on the Barkley Lounger. Includes a head polisher, smart butt technology, and a gymnast voice upgrade.
It's a chair for the ages.
I hope you at least used the Capital One Quicksilver card and got 1.5% cash back. Want a donut?
You got chairs for us? Beanbags?
Nice one, Chuck.
Quiet, Nance. See, now you got me talking to the Barkley Lounger.
Play continues on here in Bridgeport. John Butchergoss, Barry Melrose, and Colby Cohen. You see the score on the top part of your TV set or laptop or phone or iPad. It's 1-1 here. The winner plays Bemidji State tomorrow for the right to go to the Frozen Four in Pittsburgh. And here comes Lake State on the break. In alone, pulled from behind, nothing called.
Whoa.
Jakob Bengtsson was in alone, the big defenseman in a near breakaway. Gisevich back to Chow. Chow surrounded. Back to Gisevich. Can't get a shot on that. Can't find it. Really interesting second period. Lots of tension in the air on a game that feels like it's going to be low scoring. Trevino. Felix. Shot. Kicked into the netting. That'll be a face-off in the Laker end.
Superior had 2-3 great chances to get the puck out. They kept reversing it, and they're very, very lucky to not catch him.
Well, Colby talked about the freshman, Jakob Bengtsson. Look at the big fella. A breakaway. But from behind, what a piece of stick work by UMass.
We made USAA Renters Insurance for the stuff you love. Because if it's worth lugging up 5 floors, it's worth protecting for as low as 33 cents a day. It's that simple. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
USAA. Men put their skin through a lot. Day in, day out. That's why Dove Men Body Wash is new and improved with skin-strengthening nutrients and moisturizers that help rebuild your skin with every shower.
Look at that weird filet-o-fish sandwich. Ha, 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 why they make it square. If you want big as Arby's crispy fish, 2 for $6, come and get a pair. Arby's, we have the meats.
Big weekend of women's college basketball. Gigantic game on ABC, 1 o'clock tomorrow. Iowa, UConn, Paige Beckers against Caitlin Clark, the 2 best freshmen in America. Saturday, another doubleheader. Indiana, NC State, Arizona, Texas A&M. That's on ESPN2 in the app. And Sunday on ABC in the app, Georgia Tech, South Carolina, Missouri State, and Stanford. Women's college basketball taking center stage. And it concludes Sunday night on the mothership, Oregon, Louisville, Texas, and Maryland. Women's Final Four in San Antonio. Congratulations once again, Wisconsin Badgers and Mark Johnson, the women's national champion. Hockey squad. The men eliminated in our game 1 today.
Isn't that the youngest looking picture you ever seen of Mark Johnson ever?
American hero, Olympic gold, good NHL players. All the net is off. Let's blow the whistle here. Regroup. 11:54 to go in the second period. UMass out shooting Lake Superior State 10-2 in this period. Haven't got a lot of great looks. As you see right there, there are the shots on goal.
Pretty close. Everything's close, John. Score is close. Shots are close. Blocks are close.
Checking's close.
Yep.
Just a grinding type of game. That next one's going to be a big one.
Yeah, who cracks first, who takes a penalty, gives up a power play, something like that.
Behind goals in game one.
And the ice is starting to be a factor. Behind the net, we saw a couple guys fall. We see the puck bouncing. Got to take that into consideration also.
That's what I said. We were trying to bounce that off the boards and win the race, but it didn't happen. And we mentioned how good Lake Superior State has been winning faceoffs in their offensive zone in the UMass end, and we'll see if Damon Whitten and Lake can win another one here despite being outshot. We see it so many times. If a team could just poke one in despite being outshot, it happens, and it could change the game.
Yeah, Viette's lining up right off of Boudin. They're looking for this quick little play. They executed it in the WCHA playoffs a couple of times for a couple of freebies.
And that was Josh Lapina, who takes great pride, the freshman, in his face-offs. We see NHL players in their first and second year who don't take pride in their face-offs. Eventually they do. Lapina's a freshman in college, and he already, it means a lot to him. He works at it. And number 10 in white wins a big one there in the offensive end. No change now as Lapina with a good face-off win. UMass will change lines and bring out the Laganoff, Sullivan, Lebster line to try to win this one. In the offensive end, Kessel and Jones are out there, the two offensive defensemen.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't switch to their offsides, Barry. I would think these guys both playing, their strong sides, they would switch for the offensive zone draw.
That's what I was talking about on their power play. So you got the option of the one-timers with guys on their forehand. So some guys don't like the one-time the puck anyways. They can't do it. So he's putting the right-handed shot out there. But it's nice to have that one-timer. That changes things.
Here comes Laganoff around the net with speed. Bumps off the wall. Back to the point to Jones. Over to Kessel. To the net. High. Jumping save by Mittens. Open in front. It's in the paint. But Mittens covers it up. That was an interesting save. Mittens actually jumped in the air to take that off his chest.
Dominic Hasek, Johnny. Dominic Hasek. That's what he used to do. Jump up, play it off the mat.
Check this out as a jump save, Barry.
He didn't have a mask that nice. That was a beauty. Whee! Watch it. He did. He had to get off the ground. Wasn't high enough.
I remember Roman Czechmanic. He was the Flyers goaltender who used to love taking the puck off of his head.
He was gigantic. He was gigantic.
Henrik Lundqvist as well would activate that play. But you're right. I think Czechmanic was really the first one who would, on purpose, try to headbutt the puck into the crowd.
Takes a special character to do something like that.
He looked like Mr. Bean. Cleared out of the zone, glove down. Puck high off the glass, doesn't go out. Jerry Harding, number 22 for UMass, with the pressure out there with George Mika and Anthony Delgado. This line's been very good for UMass. They've had a lot of pressure on Mittens at the other end. Here they come again.
Not many people out there that haven't played well so far in this game. This is a well-played hockey game between the two teams. Playing with passion too, Johnny. A lot of hitting.
Oh yeah.
It's just not a skilled game. Winning battles.
Well, both these teams came in feeling good, and they both won their conference tournament championship.
No, but I love the pickup, Butchie. Greg Carvel sees his fourth line is going. Anthony Delgado, whose brother Mark Delgado is usually the one getting the accolades, but Carvey, he sees they're going for UMass, so he's getting that fourth line out there a lot more than they normally would.
Watch out! Beautiful blocker save by Lindbergh on the quick release shot there by Mans. Number 8 almost put that in. Here comes Lake Superior now, trying to get some sustained pressure. They haven't had a lot. UMass obviously has a little more speed. And they bring it out. Here they come. Chow.
3-on-2.
Off wing. Looking to drop. He does. Got that shot. Save it. Rebound in front. Slap towards the net. Blocked wide of Mittens. Arvid Hendrickson got a piece of that. Here come the Lakers. Number 9, Alexandro Ambrosio tries to make a move. But back from the Minutemen. 2-on-2 hockey now. Wait as Trevino. Lapina, the third man in. Trevino has it. Trying to work around these giant defensemen. He does there. Wins the break. To the front. Puck loose. Lapina score! Bobby Trevino did all the work. And Josh Lapina just tapped it in for a 2-1 lead.
Well, Johnny, we've been talking. It's going to be a goal off a rebound or a loose puck or a battle in front of the net or a shot hitting the pad, and that's exactly what it was. Trevino was excellent. Went to the front of the net, hunting the loose puck. Loved the battle. kept going, never stopped. Second man in, getting the puck, keeping his body between the puck and the man. Great spinorama right there, Dennis Savard. And finally, there's that breakdown, that loose puck just laying there. And all you have to do is shoot in the open net. That is the type of goal that's going to have to win this game and continue to make the lead bigger for Lake Superior. Great job.
Real productive freshman year for Lapina. He's got 8 goals in 24 games. That's like a 20-goal NHL season. Kessel, shot! Didn't quite get the Mins loose in front, but the Lakers come out of there with it. So UMass gets that all-important next goal. See if they can hold on to the lead this time. Obviously, lots of time to go here at Bridgeport. Plenty of room for UMass and Reed Lester to get it out and dump it in. Pina for the 1 assist, Trevino. Around the net comes Boudon. Good speed from Louis Boudon. Give and go. Trying to get it back. Just onside. As Boudon has a good shift. But here comes that fourth line again. Mika from Naples, Florida. God's country. Brings in the corner. Shot! Save! Big slap shot there. Again, the fourth line generating chances. But it's Walter Brown Award winner as the best hockey player in New England, Bobby Trevino, showing his skill. Beautiful little backhand pass to Josh Lapina, who gives the Minutemen the 2-1 lead.
We made USAA Renters Insurance for the stuff you love. Because if it's worth lugging up 5 floors, it's worth protecting for as low as 33 cents a day. It's that simple. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
Men put their skin through a lot. Day in, day out. That's why Dove Men Body Wash is new and improved with skin-strengthening nutrients and moisturizers that help rebuild your skin with every shower.
How hard is it to catch a crispy, flaky fish? Depends on how patient you are and what pocket you keep $6 in. Arby's fish sandwiches are now 2 for $6 and part of Arby's everyday value. Arby's, we have the meat.
My car is my after-work decompression zone. So when my windshield broke, I found the experts at Safelite Auto Glass. They have exclusive technology and service I can trust.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
UMass Minutemen, strong second period. They start the scoring the first period by Jake Gaudin. The big players are showing up, baby. Gaudin and Trevino.
Very much so. Your best players have to be the best players on your team this time of year. A little bit of a scramble there. Battles being won in front, not being pushed out of the way. That's great two-way hockey right there. UMass playing well. Exactly what we talked about. Superior gave up 1 more goal, 2-1. Got to get another one to tie it up. But these two teams are going at it. Both playing very, very smart.
How about this? Off the TV timeout, the fourth line's out there, Colby.
Yeah, Greg Carvel, he sees what's happening on his bench. That's good awareness, and I'm not sure how coaches do it because it's happening so fast, but obviously they've noticed this fourth line for UMass is playing well.
Now they'll try to forecheck here off the Jones dump in. You can see UMass not taking too many chances. They're going to try to stay on the high side of the puck. That was one of their points of emphasis before the season. Greg Carvel talked about his team. They're a very good defensive team. They play well with the lead. Mika still out there. As Chow changes, so the first line will slowly start to change for the Minutemen. This will not be icy. He's not going to go far enough. Farmer fakes the backhand play off the wall. Forechecking continues now. Jeffers, the big boy. Jack Jeffers is in there for the goal and goal. But back on 3-on-2. Here come the Minutemen. The top line. 4-on-2 trailer. Farmer. Shot. Score! Carson Gisevich. Jumped through the tables, Bills Mafia. It was a 3-on-2. Colby, great call. You saw Ty Farmer, the trailer.
Yeah, it's all about that second wave of attack if you're a defenseman. Finding the space between the defensive layers. And when Farmer gets the puck, he doesn't dust it off. He slides it right over to his teammate. And that's a bang-bang goal, Barry. What a play for UMass.
But the first UMass player went to the net, pulling the defenseman back. That's why there was area in the slot for that pass to happen. That's exactly what happened. Error in the middle, puck's on the tape, good quick shot before the goaltender gets over there, and we got a 3-1 lead. Great job.
Big hit there by Jakob Nordquist. Boy, what a job by Farmer to look at Mittens. He froze him just a little bit, and then what a take back to Savage. They didn't get a lot on it, but it went under the sprawling arm of Mittens.
Yeah, and the good defensemen, Butchie, they're not leading the rush. They're finding dead space between the back check and then the second layer of the back check. And Farmer, a guy not known for his offense, looked like a pro there, jumping between the layers.
He focused on Kessel and Jones before the game, but boy, Ty Farmer's been strong throughout. Kenshi that Colby talked about in the first period, and that's just a gorgeous point guard type of pass he makes to Gisevich.
Good defense.
I like that analogy.
Down the wing, look at the speed. UMass continues to go around the bigger team, getting shots on goal. They dominated the second period.
Superior's got to get the next one. They can't let this thing get out of hand.
Jones takes the hit from the bigger man, Bankston. Look at he comes out with the puck. Still might have it. Can't quite get it there. Goes back into the zone, but Kessel was out there. Right-handed shot, good hands, good awareness, good size as well.
Just stay there. Stay there. Make someone come to you.
No, they're not. They're sitting back. Here they come with speed. Laganov. Long pass. That's going to be icing. Once again, Colby, you were an offensive right-handed shooting defenseman. What do you see here?
Oh, I would live for a play like this, and it's all about the timing. And Farmer, who you barely see in the clip, he calls for the puck. He's between the defense and the back check, and then he makes that pass over to Gisevich, and that's one of those plays, if you're a winger, that you just keep going to the net with your stick down, because a good defender is going to realize that that's probably not a great shot. You've got multiple bodies in the way, and you're looking to dish that pass. As Greg Carville and UMass, they're going to call a timeout here off the icing.
Well, they have a 2-goal lead. They know how important that these defensive zone face-offs from their perspective are, and how poor they've done winning those things. So he wants to make sure he wants that 2-goal lead.
Yeah, they can't leave this period 3 goals down. Not the way UMass is playing. Talk about the 2 defensemen, Jones and Kessel, Colby. These are guys you talked about before the game. They're excellent defensemen. They're tough in front of the net. Doesn't get the shot blocked. Great job. Good support. You see the players coming back on the right side of the puck. Great job. Shot from a point. Little heat on it, little heater.
Well, Barry, both of these guys like to defend moving forward. It's why they always play offense. And you and I were talking about it over dinner when we were talking about Paul Coffey and guys not being able to skate backwards with Wisconsin. But the reality is, the new age defensemen, and watch any of them play in the NHL, they play moving forward, whether it's Carlson or Burns or any of the big offensively gifted guys. Victor Hedman, he never skates backwards. It's always moving forward. And Jones and Kessel in particular, throw Del Gaijo in there, they're very good at it for UMass.
Josh Lapina, the freshman, out there again. Does not win that faceoff. Viet does. Or Viet gets it, I should say, then drops the stick. Like the stick broke. See if UMass can take advantage. They basically are a one-man up as they try to break out. Great job. Hard hit there. As the Lakers forecheck now to try to keep this puck in. Louis Bougel's had a strong second period.
Here's a good chance coming.
Draws the penalty.
Yep.
Delayed penalty. Extra attacker on. If they score, the penalty stays. As we play in college hockey. The Lakers need one late in the second here. Again, penalty coming up. Bankston. Percelli looking. Fans on the pass attempt. Gets it back to the point. Oliver. Fans on the shot. Percelli gets it. Bad angle. UMass in good position. Good stick there by Trevino to get the whistle. And the penalty coming. Tripping is the call. And the Lakers will have a TV timeout as Bobby Trevino will go to the box. His team has a 2-goal lead, but the Lakers going on the power play on that trip.
Who is USAA made for? It's made for him, a veteran who honorably served. And it's made for her. She's serving now. We also made USAA for military spouses and their kids. Become a member. Get an insurance quote today.
Men put their skin through a lot. Day in, day out. That's why Dove Men Body Wash is new and improved with skin-strengthening nutrients and moisturizers that help rebuild your skin with every shower.
It's time for some straight talk. You've heard the old saying, less is more. Sorry, we don't buy it. Why can't more be less? More power, more speed, more money in your pocket. It is with iPhone SE and Straight Talk Wireless. The fully loaded iPhone SE is now at our lowest price ever, just $149. All on the best networks. It's something more to get excited about. Straight Talk Wireless, available at Walmart.
All right, coming up in the Fargo region, Brennan Kapchak and North Dakota taking on American International, Mike.
Yeah, Kapchak really anchors that back end for AIC, and he's going to be one to watch in this game.
That one going 8:30 Eastern on ESPN3 and ESPN the app.
Nothing says college hockey like Mike Motto's accent. He's a beauty. All right, Bemidji State, it's a tradition unlike any other, a 1 seed in the college hockey tournament going home. The Badgers lose to Bemidji State. So the Beavers are watching this one, seeing who they will play tomorrow, trying to punch their ticket to Pittsburgh. It's kind of an odd reaction from everybody. The faceoff was cleanly won by the Lakers, but nobody moved, so Carson Giusevich just skated up calmly and easily cleared the zone. Jones and Kessel. Colby talked about their offense, but they're out there to kill the penalty because the referee hit hard. He screams and breakaway for Chow. Will he make it 4-1 UMass? No! Stick check by Mittens to prevent the shorty.
Good play by Mittens. He noticed the puck was rolling on Chow, and he was aggressive. And I'm not usually a big fan of the poke check, but that was great awareness of the situation.
I think Chow was shocked that he was so wide open, man. He had a breakaway from the blue line in. He looked back a couple times. Is this true? Is this really happening?
You don't get him that clean
No.
usually, do you, Barrett?
I haven't had a breakaway like that in 20 years.
And the puck was bouncing a lot. Oh, collision at the blue line. We saw that in the first period, and interference was called. Delgaizo, pressured, gives it up. Felix supports him, knocks his man down. Felix will use his body, number 26. But the Lakers have control, and they're set up here. Under a minute to go in the power play.
And UMass, which is pretty laid back on the penalty kill when Lake has full possession. But the minute that puck rolls or they see it along the yellow, they're all over it.
Louis Boudon's had a good period, number 29. They'd love to see him score right here. One-timer across. Puck is blocked. Jeffers gets... Oh! Collision, bucket off the head of Felix. Immediate whistle.
That puck wasn't in the wheelhouse. That's why he wasn't able to throw it in the net.
Big collision. Felix's bucket unbuckles and goes flying.
Let's see.
Bam!
Oh, right on the button.
He went
right on the button.
He went mask first.
Holy cow. That's a great hit. That is a great hit. Now he doesn't. He's looking back. Look at once, twice.
He whiffed
Then he loses it on web, and they lose it again. And by then, the goaltender made a great decision. He's struggling with it. I'm not going to have a better opportunity than I am right now. I'm going out for the poke check.
That puck should file assault charges.
Yeah, I'm not going to pretend to understand the goaltending position, but I think he sees that puck rolling and makes that decision.
Keibel at the point. Wrist shot. Kick save by Lindbergh. He saw it all the way. Only shot on the power play thus far with 10 seconds to go. Push from behind. Not called. Could have been interference there. Cross check. A couple of things. Not called.
Referee almost went for it.
I think that's a good no call, guys.
All right, Colby had a good view of that. You hear the stick of Mittens smacking. Let them know Trevino's out of the box. Shot flutters high. Trevino on the ice. Slap shot into the belly of Philip Lindbergh, who hasn't seen a lot of action, but he's solid. Here's that hit that Colby said was not interference.
Let's see. Colby tends to...
it's right here, right there. I'm all right with that, too.
Yeah.
Puck was there.
He doesn't extend his arms out. There's no cross check.
We're with you.
He went away from the boards, paralleled the boards.
Barry, usually I'm the soft one thinking the penalties. I think we got a role reversal on that one.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm just used to when going anything into the boards now, so everything's become so touchy.
2.5 to go in the second. Face off one. And the Lakers soft wrist shot. They try to win face-off. They put traffic in front of the net, and then they throw pucks at the net. That's pretty much the offensive game plan for Lake Superior State here against the UMass Minutemen. They're bigger. UMass a bit more speed and a bit more skill on the back end.
I think they've done a better job this period, though. They've adjusted to the strong side pinching defensemen. They've been looking for that high lob out into the neutral zone, and that's why we've seen the power plays for them. They've had more offensive zones, sustained time. So Damon Witten doing a nice job with the tweak in between the first and second, and I do think at times this period the Lakers have been better.
Well, in the third period, if it stays 3-1, he will have to open it up a little bit. Get a little bit more creative offensively to get a goal and get back in this game.
They just haven't got enough shots on goal. They're getting outshot 17-6.
Yeah.
And 2 of those 17 shots have gone in the net. There's that fourth line who has 5 shots on goal tonight for UMass. Mika loses his stick, goes and picks it up. That's going to be offside, as Felix didn't see Mika go retrieve the stick in the zone, and that's offside. Greg Carvel now will change lines and bring out that Laganov line.
Minute and 23, lots of time. Don't have to be rushed. Does wonders for your temperament when you pick up a goal late in the period, man. Changes your intermission big time.
Bring the face-off outside the UMass zone, so a slight quote-unquote penalty on UMass for that offside. As the Lakers bring it up. I'd love to get a late one here. Under 70 seconds left. Here comes UMass. Lebster tries to go wide.
That was a nice play by Rydell, just to push him off into the corner. Good stick. He doesn't cross his feet, so he never gives UMass an opportunity to jump to the middle on him. That's a job well done by the defenseman on Lake State, William Rydell.
Yeah, from Greensboro, North Carolina. Houdon, for 29's been good this period. He deserves one, but a glove save, make that a blocker save by Lindbergh, who's looked really calm in net. Sullivan 1-on-3.
He's looked calm, John, but a lot of that is like you talked about the shots.
Off the bench, Lapina. Can't quite get to a good tight checking, but then UMass re-steals, and Lapina has Trevino. 2-on-1, late developing. Wrist shot saved by Mittens. Jones will keep this in. Picks it up, stops, tries to throw it towards the net, not much on it. Knocks that one down, but can't keep it in. UMass in good shape to hold this 2-goal lead after 2. Can they add a late one? Trevino steered off. Kessel.
Oh, they're going to get Trevino here on the interference.
It's a good call. Not the kind of penalty in the offensive zone Greg Carvo and the UMass Minutemen want. They were in position to end the period with a 2-goal lead. Now they'll begin the third one, unless Lake Superior gets a late goal here, shorthanded.
And as much as you don't want to see it, though, if you're going to take it, those aggressive penalties, I feel like you can live with them to some extent. And, you know, we know Trevino's past. He used to play a little bit too far into the gray area, which he's done a nice job. Their coaching staff told us this week of reeling that in, kind of compared to Brad Marchand, the way he was early in his career, which he's now kind of learned to dial back.
Dustin Mans will take the face-off. They'll try to get a quick shot on goal here. Here it is. They win the face-off. Shot! What a block by Jones. Puck still loose, but the period will end. And the Lakers will have a fresh ice power play to begin the third period. Boy, you talk about Zach Jones' offense, Colby, but look at this courage to sprint to the shooter and block the shot.
Yeah, he's been all around the best player on the ice for UMass. I mean, him and Kessel, these guys really do everything, which their coaches told us about, and they were not lying to us, Butchie.
Good period for UMass, Barry. They get 2 goals.
Exactly. Great work down low. Take it to the net. Take it to the house. Look at the battles being won. That's how you score in a close checking game like we have right here. Here's the stretch pass. Puck goes back. Good puck movement. We talked about the defenseman joining the rush. Great an outnumbered chance. Right now, UMass got a lot of good things going, John. Their work ethic, the confidence, the goaltending. Great job by them.
2-goal lead, and after 2, UMass this year is 15-1-2. Again, a very strong defensive team. Their only loss was against BU when they lost that in overtime. So a big offensive play in that period by Bobby Trevino. He was the Walter Brown Award winner as the best college hockey player in New England. Bobby, can you hear me?
Yeah, how's it going?
Good, man. Talk about that last penalty. What were you thinking there?
Oh my God.
You're good.
I don't really know. I thought kid had the puck. Just try to get a piece of him, and the ref saw it as interference, so the way she goes.
Well, what a beautiful play you made coming off the boards to feed Josh Lupina. Talk us through that goal.
Yeah, our game plan is to get the puck to the point when you're skating up past the hash marks here. I didn't think that was open, so just curled back and tried to move my feet to get the back post. And I think their D got a stick on the puck, and Lopes capitalized on an empty net.
Bobby, we like to hear what's going on in the benches. What's being said? You guys are playing a great game, a great period, checking properly. What's being said on there? What do they want you to do even better?
Just stick to our details. Staying above, finishing our checks, making smart plays, not creating turnovers or giving the puck up. So just staying hard on our details.
Boulder Brown Award winner Bobby Trevino. Good second period. Looking forward to seeing you in the third.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you. 20 minutes to go here in Bridgeport for the right to play Bemidji State tomorrow. Back to Bristol. Nabil Kareem.
All right, thank you very much. Welcome into our college studios. Nabil Kareem alongside Mike Motto, Andrew Rakoff. So a productive period there for UMass. We'll get to them in just a moment. But first, let's get into the game we saw earlier today. And it was a stunner between Bemidji State and Wisconsin. Early first period, Elias Rosen going to throw the puck on net. Ross Armour there for the goal, Andrew.
Ross Armour does a great job in the net. Follow the bouncing puck. Rosen does a good job keeping it in. Bounces off Wisconsin Armour. Great hand-eye look. Coordination to get that under both end.
And the Beavers weren't done there. Final seconds of the first. Rosen going to take the shot and score.
Yep, the forecheck causes a hurried play. Rosen on his toes gets the puck to the net.
Now, early second, we know Wisconsin's power play. It is deadly, and they go to work.
It is deadly, and everyone goes to Cole Caulfield there. He slides it across in the wheelhouse for Wissenbach.
Bemidji responding. Aaron Miller hooking up with Ethan Samoza for the goal there.
Does a great job on the forecheck, hunting pucks. And Samoza finding that soft area that's very difficult to defend and gets a quick shot off for the goal.
Now, Razor, I know you have to feel here for Robbie Baydoun here.
Yeah, Baydoun, you want to find a hole as a goaltender there. In hindsight, easy for me to say sit in this chair. You'd love to see him just use his forehand, not be cute on the backhand. But this is a tough one for Baydoun, and it sends him to the bench at the end of for the end of his game. Cameron Rowe steps in the third.
Yeah, that was a tough one late in the period. Shorthanded is 4-1, becomes 5-1 here for Bemidji State as they get the goal. Samoza getting another one, second of the game for him. They were up 5-1. However, Wisconsin, they made it again down 5-2, and then Cole Caulfield going to work.
Cole Caulfield going on the weak side here, finding some soft ice and burying it in the back of the net.
They had chances at the end, the Badgers. But Bemidji State, they were the better team in this contest. For most of the game, they win this one 6-3, and they are moving on with the upset, and they will take on the winner of our game, Lake State and the UMass. And let's take a look at our game because we had a 1-1 game after one period. We were kind of talking about how they were grinding out. Well, UMass, they figured it out and getting 2 goals in that period.
They figured it out in that second period, and you talk, Captain Gaudette talked about it in the intermission about UMass wanting to get to their game. Didn't think that they had done that in the first period, and they certainly did in the second. Motts out shooting Lake Superior 18-7, and a lot of plays down low, taking the puck, driving it to the net, and that's how they scored a couple of their goals real close to the net with skilled plays like Trevino here.
Yeah, Bobby Trevino taking the puck to the dirty area and causing Lake State to try to defend him. Right here, a nice little spin move to get some separation from the defense, and then takes it to that dirty area where goals are scored. Lapino cleans up the garbage.
That made it 2-1 at that point. Still 2-1, and then you talk about Gusevich here who's going to add another goal. And again, this team, they got the experience, UMass, and that's a huge advantage in a tournament like this.
No question about it. The experience goes such a long way, and all of that defense comes, or all the offense comes from defense on this play. Gusevich slides it along the ice. Nice play.
And Razor, you're going to love this because this is old school right here.
Yes, it is.
You don't see this too often anymore. It's 3-1. It's a shorthanded opportunity. 4-1, it could be lights out. But Mittens coming up with the poke check.
Mittens with the old school Johnny Bauer poke check does a great job recognizing that Chow's having a hard time handling the puck. We've talked about the ice balancing, and Mittens recognizes that, guys. Goes out real aggressive. There was no hesitation. in Mittens. He knew he was going for the poke check. He went all in, and a real nice job to keep it 3-1. Kept his team in it. He had a wonderful second period, Mittens did, making 16 of 18 saves.
Yeah, we talked earlier about hockey intellect from the goaltending position, and that shows right there. He sees the bobbling puck, is able to get a poke check on Chow, and it could be a difference maker in the game.
You talk on the flip side there, Lindbergh has looked outstanding, which is not a good thing for the Lakers because they got the challenge of beating this guy. Josh Lupino, he's got a goal. It is 3-1 after 2.
Men put their skin through a lot, day in, day out. That's why Dove Men Body Wash is new and improved with skin-strengthening nutrients and moisturizers that help rebuild your skin with every shower.
Arby's, 2 for $6 every day. The biggest fish sandwich of your life. Twice. 2 of those things for just $6. Arby's, we have the meat.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Fitzgerald. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Policy Genius. We make it easy to compare and buy insurance. We are a digital platform that allows you to shop for, get educated, and buy every type of insurance, from life insurance to homeowners insurance to auto insurance. We also have a team of experts behind the scenes, so when you need to talk to a human, when you are looking for advice to finalize a purchase, we've got that as well.
For $10,150. Will you sell us your car today?
I don't know.
Tick tock, tick tock. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it.
Never go to a dealership again.
I sold my car to Vroom. Just like that? Mm-hmm.
Go to vroom.com to sell your car and get an offer in minutes.
NBA on ESPN time. Mavs Celtics, Bucks Lakers on ESPN.
Show me your face. Let me see who's really trying to stop me. I pay the price, don't care what it costs me. How you gonna cancel me? 20 awards on the mantelpiece. Pyramid stage at Glastonbury. Girls in the crowd got their hands on me.
Be sure to catch Detail with me, Peyton Manning, only on ESPN+.
Well, the complexion of the tournament has changed quite a bit. Michigan out of the tournament. That was the news from today due to COVID protocols. So Minnesota Duluth moving on in the Fargo region. We know Notre Dame, they were out yesterday. Same thing, COVID protocols. Boston College moving on in the Albany region. All right, so North Dakota and American International is coming up. What are we looking for in this contest?
Well, North Dakota has the 3rd highest scoring trio in NCAA of Shane Pinto, Jordan Kawaguchi, and Colin Adams. They score 3.96 goals per game, you see there. So look for some offensive firepower out of North Dakota today.
Yeah, they're going to lean on their senior leadership, their back end. They're extremely deep, and I look for them not to be upset by AIC.
It's been a rough go for number ones lately, though. In each of the last 2 NCAA tournaments and 3 of the past 5, the number 1 overall seed has been ousted in their opening game. And American International was one of those teams that did it in 2019 to St. Cloud State. So it's one of those situations with what do they have to do to beat this North Dakota team? Because, man, North Dakota, they are loaded.
Well, it starts with belief, and you brought that up already, Motts. The other, and I think this almost helps North Dakota keep them honest as well. It's easy for the coaching staff to come in, hey, you guys are the number 1 seed, yeah, but This team that we're playing tonight knocked the number 1 seed off the last time. So you guys better be sharp, better be ready to go.
Yeah, I think North Dakota, if they play their game, they're going to be in good shape. AIC has to go in, get a couple breaks, and capitalize on their opportunities, but look for North Dakota to come in hot and heavy.
Shane Pinto, you got to stop him. 30 points on the year. That one getting going on ESPN3 and ESPN Up at 8:30.
Look at that weird filet-o-fish sandwich. Ha, 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 why they make it square? If you want Baker's Arby's crispy fish, 2 for $6, come and get a pair. Arby's, we have the meats.
Did you know the source of odor in your home could be all your soft surfaces? Odors get trapped in your home's fabrics and resurface over time. Febreze Fabric Refresher eliminates odors. Its water-based formula safely penetrates fabrics where odors hide. Spray it on your rugs, your curtains, your furniture, all over your home to make it part of your tidying up routine. Febreze Fabric Refresher for an all-over freshness you'll love.
We've rethought every step you take to get into a new Infiniti. From online purchase and leasing to test drives that come to you. Experience a new way to buy an Infiniti. Infiniti now.
The Capital One Saver Card, baby. 4% cash back on dining and entertainment.
Rewarding Chuck for dining and entertainment?
Oh, he does. Like rewarding me for every time I plunder.
Hey, Garth, thanks for the goat cheese.
Don't thank me. Thank her.
Tide Pods Ultra Oxy one-ups the cleaning power of liquid.
Can it one-up spaghetti night?
It sure can.
Really?
Can it one-up breakfast in bed?
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks, boys. What about that?
Yup.
It can?
Yeah, even that. Tide Pods Ultra Oxy. One up the toughest stains with 50% more cleaning power than liquid detergent. Any further questions?
Nope.
And now one up your toughest odors with Tide One Wash Miracle. Only at TideOneWashMiracle.com.
Give us opening day, April 1st on ESPN.
It's time, and time is running out. If you're going to make history, it's time to start making it.
All right, the Lakers down by 2 after 2 periods. If you're Damon Whitten, what are you telling your squad right now to get them going?
Well, I would say if UMass wants to continue to be aggressive with their D coming down the wall, they need to use the middle of the ice, create that opportunity to create offense from the D zone. If you come out of the zone clean, you'll be able to advance from zone to zone with puck possession. But UMass has been doing a great job on that wall, so that's something they have to keep in mind.
Yeah, and get a goal right away. You got a good opportunity, fresh ice, power play. Let's get a good start to this power play. Even if we don't score, let's get momentum off of this power play and have our third period start well. Don't press. You can go all 20 minutes to get these 2 goals.
Third period coming up next.
Does scrubbing grease feel like a workout? Scrub less with Dawn Ultra. Its superior grease cleaning formula gets to work faster, making easy work of tough messes. Dawn is a go-to grease cleaner throughout the kitchen too. Keep a bottle in the laundry room to pre-treat greasy stains. And keep Dawn in the garage to lift grease off car rims. It's even gentle enough to clean wildlife affected by oil. Dawn's grease cleaning power takes care of tough grease wherever it shows up. Scrub less, save more with Dawn.
Look at that weird filet-o-fish sandwich. Ha, 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 why they make it square? If you want Baker's Arby's crispy fish, 2 for $6, come and get a pair. Arby's, we have the meats.
For $10,150, will you sell us your car today?
I don't know.
Tick tock, tick tock. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it!
Never go to a dealership again.
I sold my car to Vroom. Just like that? Mm-hmm.
Go to vroom.com to sell your car and get an offer in minutes.
Ever since Daryl's family started using Gain Flings, their laundry smells more amazing than ever.
Honey, isn't that the dog's towel?
Hey, me towel, Zoo towel. There's more Gain scent plus OxyBoost and Febreze odor remover in every fling. Gain. Seriously good scent. Love the scent of Gain Flings? Then you'll swoon for long-lasting Gain scent beads.
Superheroes cannot be allowed to exist.
The Falcon and the Winter Soldier has arrived on Disney+.
I got a vibranium arm.
It's action-packed. And I can fly. Pulse-pounding. Let's get to work. And it only gets better and better.
You went the wrong way! You're supposed to follow me! It's in every action movie!
Good talk. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, now streaming only on Disney+.
Is it Luka Magic time?
It's gone! Magic nails the game winner!
Time for Cardiac Kemba?
How many times have we seen that move?
Cardiac Kemba.
Is it MVP time?
Giannis does everything. That's what the MVP is.
Time to step up.
Certainly going to be a challenge anytime you're undermanned, but if you play team-first basketball, you have a chance to win.
It's NBA on ESPN time. Mavs Celtics, Bucks Lakers on ESPN.
The UMass Minutemen are 20 minutes away from victory and a regional final game against Bemidji State tomorrow as they try to get back to the Frozen Four. Cale Makar might be watching tonight, Barry. Colorado not playing. Of course, the last time UMass had Cale Makar, they were in the championship game, and I think many people thought it'd be a while until they get back. Maybe not.
Well, we were talking about this being the next powerhouse franchise in college hockey in the United States. I see no reason to doubt what I said before the game. They're fantastic. They got a great coach. We know that. We've been talking about their defense. Coach doing a great job on that. We've got a bunch of other things going on. We've got young guys, Lapina, Rookie of the Year. We've got other players that are getting trophies. So this team's for real. It's deep. And there's no reason to believe that it isn't going to be a powerhouse for years to come.
But they must kill a fresh ice power play for Lake Superior State.